There are so many wireless microphones out at the moment, and the popular one of choice seems to be the Rode Wireless Go 2 or the DJI wireless transmitter system, not the one that comes with the Pocket 2, but the actual wireless microphone system. But what I wanted to do was try a cheaper alternative. So I'm going to be testing out the 7RYMS iRAY DW20 microphone, and this one comes in at about £145, which is about $169 I think. And yeah, it'd just be interesting to see what the audio sounds like up against the Rode Wireless Go 2, just to see if it's going to be a cheaper alternative to using that, if you're looking for a cheaper alternative. So the previous audio that you just heard and the audio that you're hearing now is coming from the DJI wireless microphone that comes with the DJI Pocket 2 Creator Combo, and I've got the Rode Lavalier 2 plugged into it, so that's what the audio sounds like from that. Just needed to interrupt myself for a second because I realised when I got home and just listened to that section that there was a lot of wind noise, and there shouldn't really have been because the Rode Lav 2 had its furry windshield on. But what I realised was that it wasn't actually being recorded from the Lav 2, the audio was being recorded into the wireless transmitter, the DJI Pocket 2 wireless transmitter, and that was because the Rode Lav 2 wasn't actually working. So it doesn't, for some reason, it doesn't work with the Pocket 2 wireless transmitter. So at the moment I have got the Joby Wavo Pro lav mic attached, so I just wanted to give you an idea of what the audio sounds like with a lav mic attached to the DJI Pocket 2 transmitter. So yeah, this is with the Wavo Pro, and if I take it off, if I unplug it, then you can hear what it sounds like just from the transmitter itself. So this is now just with the transmitter, and this is what the audio sounds like. So back to the next bit. But I'm going to switch over to the 7RYMS microphone, so now that you can hear, so that you can now hear that audio. So the audio that you're hearing at the moment is coming from the iRAY DW20 microphone set, and this is without the wireless transmitter, without the lav mic on, just the wireless transmitter with a furry windshield because it's quite windy. And I'll tell you a little bit about it before I switch over the microphones and whatnot. So this one is a dual channel microphone system, which is much like the Rode Wireless Go 2. So you get two transmitters and one receiver. And the good thing about this one is that you can monitor your audio from the receiver. So you can plug in a pair of headphones and then you'll be able to hear your audio. It also has 3 recording modes. So you've got mono, stereo and safety track. So with the safety track, you can essentially record over 2 channels, and the right channel will record at -6 decibels, again like the Rode Wireless Go 2. So if you find yourself clipping your audio, then you've got a recoverable track that you can use instead, which is really useful. And it gives you 6 hours battery life, so if you're out filming all day, then you've basically got enough juice to last you all day. So yeah. So I've now switched over to the lav mic, so I've attached the lav mic that comes with the 7RYMS iRAY DW20, and I've attached that into the wireless transmitter. So it comes with 2 lav mics, so 1 for each transmitter, and this is what the audio sounds like in the transmitter. Okay, so this audio is now with the Rode Wireless Go 2, and it's just with the wireless transmitter, so there's no lav mic attached. I'm going to plug that in now so that you can hear what the difference is. So this audio is now with the Rode Wireless Go 2 transmitter with the Rode Lavalier 2 plugged in, so this is what this sounds like. So I do think the 7RYMS iRAY DW20 sounded good. Not as good as the Rode Wireless Go 2, and only because I think the Rode Wireless Go 2 has it's a bit clearer, the voice sounds clearer, and it kind of isolates the voice better, so you're not hearing as much ambient background noise as well. Whereas with the iRAY DW20, I got quite a lot of noise floor from that microphone, and I could just hear more of the wind in the background as well. But that's not to say it sounded rubbish, it actually sounded pretty good. So I think if you're on a budget and you didn't want to spend a lot of money on the Rode Wireless Go 2 or the DJI wireless microphone system, then I would check out the 7RYMS iRAY DW20. The only thing that I would say though is that I personally didn't like the way it sounded with the lav mic that came with the microphone system. So I'd probably pick up something like the Joby Wavo Lav Pro, which I'm using at the moment with the iRAY DW20, just so that I could hear the difference. And then I think you'll get better audio in that respect. But Otherwise, you can just use it without a lav mic and it sounds perfect, it sounds fine. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you think, and I'll leave a link in the description so that you can check out the 7RYMS iRAY DW20 and the Rode Wireless Go 2 and the Joby Wavo Lav Pro, because that's a really good lav mic actually. So yeah, hope the video was useful. Drop a like if it was, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.